actually today. I need to do some stuff for Patreon. I need to do their colouring page for April. So my Pink Fairy Armadillos, which is my $5 tier, they get a colouring page they can download every month, so you can print it off or use it on a tablet or whatever. If you missed it, I have made some of my colouring pages from last year free to the public, so that it gives people something to do right now. So I'll link those down below in case you missed them. But yeah, I think I'm going to do something spring themed for this month, maybe with some cherry blossom or something like that. I always try to make the colouring pages quite detailed and usually get really into drawing them. I think we are finished, so I'm gonna get this uploaded for them. I just got something in the post that I'd completely forgot about, but it's from a Kickstarter I backed in December for a pin. Obviously with the whole situation, pin manufacturing has been delayed a lot, which totally makes sense, but yeah, let's open this up. This was a Zelda themed Kickstarter. Oh, I've got a little sticker. Holographic, that's so cool. And this is her business card, so her business name is Jushmu by Julie Campbell. It's all her details on here. I think she's American. Yeah, it came from America. And this was the Kickstarter, so it was called Legend of Cutie. I don't have any like Zelda themed pins, so I was all for it. I struggled to decide which design to pick for my reward, but I just went with the classic Link. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I love it. So adorable. Oh my gosh, the rubber backs are green. This is going to sound really geeky, but I've not seen green rubber backs. That's so cool. Yeah, I love it. Oh, and it's like the backing card was gold foil on it. It's so pretty. Definitely worth the wait, although I did forget. Does anyone else like back Kickstarters and then when it arrives they're like, oh yeah. Just done a really quick sketchbook page for the 100-day project. I haven't done one since Friday. I had like a proper weekend off, and then yesterday I just ran out of time. I didn't want to work through my evening, so I'm just back to it today. I don't want to like force myself to make art when I don't feel like it, and also I really want to enjoy this project. I don't want to turn it into something that puts pressure on me. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but this is from the original jack-o'-lantern fairy tale, where the jack-o'-lantern is actually a turnip, but now obviously we use pumpkins. Just used some Poscas and pencil crayons. I've clipped it down here because the page was warping. Like I say, this is not a proper sketchbook, you can see from how it's playing through the page, but yeah, anyway. Hello everyone, it's Wednesday. Mike's at home today, so we had a lazy morning and just went for a big walk. And I'm gonna get on with my 100-day project now. I feel like all I'm doing in my vlogs lately is drawing, but that's kind of the truth, and the other stuff I'm doing is just things I can't film, like playing Animal Crossing or editing or whatever. That's just the truth of it. Today I think I might do The Tiger's Bride by Angela Carter, because you don't need to ask me twice to draw some tigers. And yeah, I feel like I'm struggling to motivate myself to do big pieces at the moment, and when Mike's home, I don't know, I don't feel, it's not because he's here, it's because I just don't want to work. I don't know. But I feel like I could do something nice and easy because I draw lots of tigers. I thought doing a subject matter I'm familiar with might make it a bit easier today. To cut down some of this cartridge paper I have, I think I'll just do it on A4 today. This little paper cutter here. I would like a bigger, more professional one day, but this will do. So it's more of an A3 does fit in it, but it's more of an A4 cutter really, so it doesn't show you where to cut for A4, but I would guess it. No, that's slightly. I think that'll do. Okay. Oh, that's pretty on the money actually. Yeah. I'm going to use my water soluble pastels today because it's been a while and I really love using these. They create really vibrant colours and textures as well. And I think I will combine that with my favourite ink. This is the FW De La Rowney black ink, and this is always a nice combination when drawing tigers, so yeah. Hello, it's Thursday. I took the morning off again today. I'm just really struggling to motivate myself this week, and at the same time feel a bit overwhelmed about what I could be doing, even though it doesn't matter because we're in this situation. I think when Mike is here in the middle of the week, I just kind of want to spend time with him. I could do a little bit of work, but yeah, I'm struggling to motivate myself to edit my latest vlog. Usually I would have done that by now and have it up on Patreon so they get the early access, but yeah, I just don't want to be sat on my laptop when the weather's nice and Mike's here. But I think what I'll do is, while my routine is different in these uncertain times, I might upload to YouTube on Sundays rather than Fridays, and then my patrons get the video either Friday or Saturday, because it's not really that big a deal, and I'll just tell them now that there might be a slight change in upload times, and I think that'll work better for me because Mike has to go in on Saturdays as well. So yeah, it'll be nice to take it easier during these midweek weekends. But yeah, I'm just here on my own tomorrow, so I'll just get up early and get the vlog done. Right now I've got a few Etsy orders to pack actually, which is really nice, so I'm gonna do that. So I just thought I'd show you what I do when I get an A3 print ordered with other things, because it's a bit awkward to package. So I basically put the print in one of these poster tubes. I don't actually use these anymore to ship out A3 prints on their own. I use these kind of flat packed boxes that look a bit like Toblerones. But I still have some of these old poster tubes that used to have like the plastic caps, but I may as well use them while I can. And then I've got my other items here, and I put them all in one of these biodegradable bags, and they're all just about fit. I could probably do with getting some bigger ones, maybe some of those paper jiffy bags, but for now this is kind of the best method that I've found. When sending out A3 prints on their own anyway, I always send them in a poster tube. I just think it's the best way of sending them. I used to send them flat in the past in big A3 envelopes. I had a few people say that the prints had bent or warped or whatever, and I haven't had any problems since I started rolling them up, so I think it's much safer. If you're printing onto a lightweight cardstock that rolls up easily, it's fine. Most of my prints nowadays are printed onto 170 GSM, which rolls up nicely and then is easily flattened out afterwards. Happy Friday. I have just filmed a sketchbook tour of an old sketchbook for Patreon. This is like an exclusive video for them for this month. But yeah, this is almost 10 years old. This is like my first sketchbook from university in year 1. Shows how old I am. I'm going to show you all of it because that's some of my patrons, but I'll show you a little peek. Who is that? Like, who is she? I don't even know. It was interesting to look through and realise how much my style has changed and how much I have actually improved. Right now I really need to edit my vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hello everyone, it's Sunday. It has been a weird week. I just haven't been able to motivate myself at all. I'm going through phases at the moment where I'm drawing loads some weeks and then I'm like, no, I can't do anything. And that was one of these weeks, but you know what, that is completely normal and fine at a time like this. I've also had major cramps this week and it's been really painful this month. I don't know why, but anyway, today, I've just been playing Animal Crossing all morning, but as a sort of relaxing activity, I'm finally going to paint my earrings. I don't know why it's taking me so long when I moulded these weeks ago. There we have it. There's no rush, is there? So yeah, hopefully this should be fun and relaxing. I'm going to start off by giving them a clean
with a lint roller because they have been sat there for weeks, so I'm going to get rid of any fibres or dust or bits before I paint them. Oh, I don't want to drop them either. Squeezed out way too much orange paint. Okay, so this is where I've got so far. I'm getting really hungry now and a bit tired, so I might finish these tomorrow. I still need to paint more on the fronts and add details to a lot of them, obviously. But yeah, I've been doing this for a few hours now, so I think it's time to have a break. I'm quite liking how these pastel rainbows are coming along. This is the Bark Mage pen. It looks a bit janky, but and then I've got my little penguin. Raccoons are coming along. Oh, got a bit of a smudge there. I'll paint over that tomorrow with white paint. But yeah, I like to put a few layers of colour sometimes anyway. But yeah, that's that for now. So I got some new pencil nibs for my Apple Pencil. Hold on. They look smaller than I thought, but they are for generation 1 and 2 Apple Pencils. So here it is. And it appears to work perfectly, which is great. So with my old one, it was doing, I'll try and mimic it. This, like, the lines were doing that and not full lines unless I went upwards, but if I did this, it was really glitchy. But yeah, it's really smooth line now, so jobs are good then, right?